Welcome to Rewind, a show where we take a look at our past. I'm Areni Pilibosyan, your host. We all have teachers in school we appreciate and look up to, and one of them is Maria Gabrieli, who retired back in 2020. To finish off Teachers Appreciation Week, let's take a look at a video produced at the end of 2019.
Dear Maria, I can't tell you how much of a positive impact you've had on my career over the last 10 years. Rather than me tell you about all of those times, I thought it would be a lot more special if you got to hear it from some of your former students. Thank you.
Did you know that Miss Maria is retiring?
Miss Maria's retiring? You're kidding. Miss Maria's retiring.
Oh my god. What are we going to do without Miss Maria? We're gonna be stuck with Mr. Lu.
I forgot my grammar test.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god.
Like, officially, I know. And we were just 2020. Yeah. No. Basically, she's retiring. January 7th. Actually, retiring in January. Miss Maria is actually retiring in January, and we were wondering if you have anything to share, or is there a specific memory of her that you remember? Yes, everything. I love you, Miss. Am I gonna cry now? Can I?
Yeah,
go?
so like
In
What?
In January.
No! No way! Oh, Bila! Oh my god!
And we were
No way.
no way.
And we were wondering if you have anything to say.
No way, stop it! No, she's retiring! No, man.
Miss Maria is retiring in January, and we were wondering if you have anything to say, or is there a specific memory of her?
No!
January. And we were retiring in January.
Irene, you're just leaving us like that, man. Like, come on, Miss Maria.
Miss Maria, I love you. Best teacher ever. Much love. I love you!
So once I missed the bus and my brother was still young, he was like 5, and he had to go home alone, and I was scared for him because he wouldn't know where to come down, you know? And I was gonna cry because I was scared for him, and it was Miss Maria who comforted me.
But oh my god, I loved her, you know, she was the best English teacher ever.
She, kind of sad that she's retiring. She should stay. She was one of my most favorite teachers, of course. I remember in recess we used to talk a lot. It was pretty fun.
Well, I would like to say that she's a really good teacher and she makes every lesson fun.
All of our classes were fun with her. We actually learned English in the days.
Every time we smiled, she would scream at us and tell us to stop smirking. And we use the word smirking so much right now that the dictionary should be written smart all over it.
I'm really sad she's leaving because she was a really good teacher. But the one memory that always stays in my head is when we asked her how she looked so young. She said it's in my genes and pointed at her genes. And I was so good.
I liked that when we had difficulties with something, like reading comprehension and everything, like she was always there to help us and like had a lot of patience, and she was like one of my favorite teachers.
She was always there for me when I needed her. When I had problems in my work, she would always explain them to me, and I would always understand. And she's been so helpful, and I'm really gonna miss her if she retires. She's one of my favorite teachers.
She was so nice, like when I don't know really English, like I have some difficulties, and when we're doing the essays, she like helps a lot. One time we went to the library, and we were gonna try for a presentation because we didn't have enough time during class, and we actually hung hung out with her, and we had actually a lot of fun. We talked about secondary life when we were in 6th grade.
I remember when she used to give us like books to read, and I loved them. Mostly the golden puppy thingy. So yeah, memories.
I only remember one thing, and it's a book we read called Goldie. And I remember I really liked the book because I like dogs. That's the only thing I think I remember. But I like her choice of books for primary students.
I just want to say she was one of the best teachers that I've had for English, and I wanted her to come to secondary too to teach us, but that didn't happen. So it's very sad.
So basically, I remember calling Miss Maria mom in class, and it was the funniest thing ever. I raised my hand and I just said mom, and I just want to say that I'm so grateful for having you as my English teacher, and honestly, you were the best.
So I remember when I didn't do my homework at all, and she knew that I could because I was really good at English, not to brag. And she kept on saying you have to do your homework and stuff, and I said, yeah, I will, and I never did them. And then when I finally did my homework, she was so proud of me, and I felt nice. I really, really liked her as a teacher, and I really enjoyed her classes, and I really miss her. She was a really good teacher, and she helped me in my English. I had troubles, and she helped me, so yeah, she was a good teacher.
I want to say that I love her so much, and honestly, she's one of my favorite teachers, and I can't replace her ever. I will always remember her.
Actually, just to begin, I'm actually really sad that she's leaving our school because she was a big part of our school.
Thank you, Miss Maria, for helping me in 6th grade.
So I had a lot of memories with her, and I had her for 2 years, and she will be missed.
Thank you for everything you've done, Miss Maria. We love you, and we're never gonna forget the projects we've done with you, like the coat of arms. You'll be missed.
For the past 3 years, I've had Miss Maria as my English teacher. I'm at least happy she passed me every single year, every single top. I got 80s and over. All I gotta say is she's an amazing teacher.
Well, I would like to thank her for all the wonderful work she's done. She's helped us a lot, and yeah, she got us 12 points. So thank you, and have a good time for the return.
I hope I get to see you one day.
Hi, Miss Maria. It pains me that you're leaving, but just know that you're always going to be in our hearts. We love you a lot, and when Miss Lulu told us that you're leaving, I think we were 5 people, and our jaw dropped because we literally love you all. English periods were the best, and we had such a great time. So I really do wish you all the best, and thank you for everything you've done.
Well, I remember a lot of good things about her. She was really nice. She was one of the best teachers that I ever had. And for the school, we are all going to miss you, and I'll wish you the best.
We're gonna miss her all, and I hope she will visit soon.
Thank you for all the projects you prepared for us.
We will miss you, Miss Maria. Happy retirement, Miss Maria.
Happy retirement, Miss Maria. Thank you so much for everything you've taught us. You're one of my all-time favorite teachers throughout my entire journey through Sourp Hagop, and I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you. We love you.
Thank you very much for everything, and wish you nothing but the best.
We love you so much for all your years. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Miss Maria, for your hard work. We miss you so much in all those years, and happy retirement.
We love you! Happy retirement!
We could have just left it there, but we offered up a chance to former and current students to share their thoughts and memories of Mrs. Maria, who impacted them so much.
Calling Miss Maria's English class a positive experience would really be an understatement. She was full of positivity and wisdom, and thank you for everything you've done. Much love and all the best.
Mrs. Maria was a sweet, kind, and caring teacher. She was always there for us if we needed help with anything. I really enjoyed her classes as she made them educational as well as fun and interactive. It would have been nice to have more of her classes in a week. Mrs. Maria made learning English very easy for us. That's why I thank her so much. She inspired me in so many ways that I will never forget, and I hope that she's enjoying her retirement.
Miss Maria was one of my favorite teachers from elementary school. She was kind, and she was the teacher who made me realize that English classes are pretty fun.
Dearest Miss Maria, you inspired me to be my best and helped me when I needed help. I feel very lucky to have had you as my teacher. I will always remember you, and thank you for being a truly outstanding teacher.
Miss Maria was one of my favorite teachers. Every time we had English class, I would get super excited, knowing that she would teach us new grammar rules, which were very useful to me at the time. Plus, I loved all the cool projects with her, such as the coat of arms, which, to be honest, was the real reason I got to know myself better as a human being, because we had to reflect on our psychological traits and look at our good sides instead of reflecting on our negative sides. I learned a lot from Miss Maria, and I want to thank her for all her hard work and dedication she put into every single English class.
When I had Miss Maria as my elementary teacher in English, I had a blast when she would come over. She would always make sure that everybody would have fun as soon as she came into the class. We always played games like crosswords to improve our vocabulary in English. She always spent time trying to explain as much as possible to students and spending as an equal amount of time to each and every single student. And she was just an overall just amazing and kind person.
Miss Maria is one of the most sweetest, most kind-hearted teachers that I've ever had. And one thing that I'll never forget is that at the end of 6th grade, she told me that it was a pleasure to have me as a student, and she knows that Mr. Liu is going to feel the same way about me as well, since she will no longer be our teacher in Sec 1. And that stuck with me for 10 years because it's one of the sweetest things that any teacher has ever told me. So thank you for that, Miss Maria, and I hope you have an amazing retirement. Bye!
Miss Maria was my English teacher from grades 3 to 5. In my last year of elementary, she decided to retire. I've always liked being in her class because all her lessons were very interesting. She would always find a way to make sure that everyone participated during class. Not only did my brother have Miss Maria as an English teacher, but also my mother and my uncle. When I spoke to them about her, all three remembered her as a fantastic teacher. It was nice to hear that we all share the same feelings about her. Thank you.
Miss Maria was my English elementary teacher, and I would say she played a really important part in my school life because I wasn't really good in English. I couldn't pronounce some words, and I used to always get shy when I had to do oral presentations in front of my classmates or read or even talk in English. And I would say she really helped me to improve. That's why I would like to thank her and show her my appreciation.
Miss Maria was my English teacher for about 1.5 years. And in those 1.5 years, she has been a very kind and nice English teacher. I love the way that she teaches us, and she makes it fun for us to learn the English language. That's why I want to thank her so much for helping me, because without her, I wouldn't be where I am right now in secondary 1. So I wish her all the best on her new journey.
So in elementary school, Miss Maria was definitely one of my favorite teachers because she was clearly very passionate about her job. She was very passionate about us learning, and she wanted to make English fun. She really encouraged me to pursue my love of writing, and I wouldn't enjoy English as much as I do today if it weren't for her and her classes. And I really enjoyed how it was clearly more important to her that we learn to love the English language and not that she got to grade us. It wasn't about our grades, it was about our enjoyment.
Miss Maria is a really good teacher and she really took good care of us. Miss Maria always made sure to repeat the lesson one more time for the people who didn't understand very good. Whenever Miss Maria saw someone sad or unhappy, she always made sure to talk to them and to comfort them, just so that they get in a better mood.
Miss Maria was my first English teacher at Sourp Hagop. I had her from 4th grade till 6th grade. She's honestly one of the best English teachers I've ever had because she helped me learn the English language when I only knew the basics. She always helped me when I needed the extra help and when I was behind the other students in my class. Without her, I wouldn't be here today able to express myself in English, and I'm very grateful to have had her as one of my teachers.
I remember back in elementary, English class was my favorite because I would see Miss Maria almost every day, I think, and being in her class and being taught from her really made my day.
I want to thank Mrs. Maria for being an amazing English teacher in middle school. I remember how caring she was because she always used to give us second chances to retake our exams if we were in certain circumstances. I also remember all of our creative projects we did together, such as creating our personal coat of arms. We all miss you, Miss Maria.
Hi, I'm Sadin and I had Miss Maria as my teacher for 3 or 4 years, and she was one of the sweetest teachers I have ever had. One of the things I will never forget is definitely when by the end of class everyone used to fight because everyone wanted to be the one who would take her stuff back to the teacher's lounge, and it was very chaotic, but like thinking back about it, it was very funny. And also one of the projects that we did that I will never forget is definitely the coat of arms, because each and every one of us had a different one which represented our values and things that we liked. And yeah, I miss her so much. Bye!
Miss Maria was my English teacher during primary school. She is one of my favorite teachers. Now she has retired a couple of years ago, but I have a lot of wonderful memories with her. For example, all of her projects were some of the most fun projects I've ever done. I remember that I had to build a catapult for one of my projects, and I still have that catapult.
One of my most cherished memories with Miss Maria is when during recess, me and my friends would go and talk to her about things that are interesting us at the moment, and she would always listen to us no matter how boring it was for her. And she had a very calm personality and endless patience to everything, that it made us feel really safe in her classes and not afraid to ask questions. And I truly think that Miss Maria is one of the reasons that I truly enjoy English classes now.
Miss Maria is truly such an inspiration for me because I remember her classes were so interesting that time would fly by. Like literally, I would go into class, put down my books, start the class, whatever we were doing, and then I'd look at the clock and I'd be like, oh wow, there's like 2 minutes left. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Miss Maria has very interesting classes that are very well thought out. We see teachers as people who just give 1 hour of work and they go home. But no, each class takes hours upon hours of preparation. And in her case, it really showed, because it was honestly just amazing how she could manage to just grab our attention. It was to this day, I'm still surprised how a kid my age who had an attention span shorter than like 2 seconds, shorter than a goldfish, could sit there and listen for an hour without moving, without doing anything, because it's truly incredible. I don't know how she managed. Wonderful teacher. Excellent. Really excellent teacher.
I remember that I really enjoyed her classes. I remember enjoying the group works that she would give us. And I remember that she would always take the time to make sure her students did the work and did the work right. However, the main thing that differentiated Miss Maria from every other teacher I've ever had, which I've to this day remembered, is that throughout my entire time in Sourp Hagop, I never once heard her raise her voice at someone, or get angry at someone, or show any signs of frustration or anger. Never once. She was always calm, and even when a student was being disruptive, she would find a way to have the student find the fault in their own manner. with describing it with a calm voice. And by this, she actually earned the obedience of her students through respect. And I remember a lot of the students at Sourp Hagop respected her and wanted to obey her classes, which was a very valuable aspect to have for a teacher.
As a person who always loved her English classes in high school and then even throughout college, it's kind of impossible for me not to thank Miss Maria, because she is the first teacher who I remember made me absolutely love going to English class. She not only helped develop my creativity at a really young age, but she always made it a really great environment to come learn in, because she always had a smile on her face and everyone felt happy to be there and to participate.
Miss Maria was the best and I miss her so much. She always pushed us to try our best and made learning really, really fun. I was so lucky to have her.
I had Miss Maria in elementary school, and all I can say is she's a very kind, very calm, genuine, and generous person. She was also a very good teacher. She made sure every single one of her students understood everything she was explaining. She was also very caring. I remember there was a day I wasn't feeling very well, and she left her work, she left what she was doing to comfort me, and I really appreciate her. Teachers don't only impact their students, but they have a profound effect on the people they work with too. Let's hear some of her colleagues and their thoughts.
I had the pleasure of working with Miss Maria for about 8 years. At first, she was the teacher who taught English in my class, my students, and then I kind of had a different relationship when I became principal. She was always the type of person you could go to for advice. She also had a very positive demeanor all the time. I remember having multiple conversations about students and her wanting to help each and every one. Even though English was an easier language for many of our students, she always knew how to challenge them and push them further. I remember the book that she used to do with our students, I think no talking or no speaking, something along those lines. And I obviously adored it because our students would always have a challenge afterwards of like not talking for a full day. Obviously it didn't last too long, but at the very least it gave us a few minutes of quiet. Miss Maria, I've heard so much about her from former students as well. Many of my friends talked very positively of her, always had a very good relationship with students, calm but strict, what you expect from a great teacher. I'm happy that she's on her retirement. We got to see her last year, and I really hope that she keeps on doing well, and I'm sure that we're going to create other opportunities for her to come back and visit us soon.
Well, the Miss Maria, as you already know, she retired like 2 years ago, but she used to be a very nice teacher. Her kids used to love her and adore her. She used to give all her power, all her love to the students in order to make the English language and English periods a very fantastic and nice one. When I first started in Sourp Hagop, it was like 2013, and I have like certain souvenirs, let's say, or memories for Miss Maria. One time I remember we used to have a problem with the supplements teacher, and I was not finding any teacher to replace a period. So when I saw Miss Maria and I asked her, she said nicely, yeah, why not, sir, and I'm gonna go for it. And it was like an amazing thing at that moment, during that time from her. So I wish her good luck, and yes, she was an amazing teacher. She used to be a very lovely, kind with her beautiful smile, and always being there to her kids, for her kids. So I think she left a very good memory in all of us. So I wish her good luck.
What can I say about Maria? Well, I used to call her Maraki. It's a Greek thing. Maria was a wonderful teacher. She really loved teaching. It wasn't only a job for her. She cared about the kids, and the kids, they knew that, so they respected her a lot. She was a wonderful person. We meet people in our lives that we can't forget because of the kind of people they are. Maria was that kind of a person. We really miss you, Maria. We hope when all this craziness is over, you can come and visit us. I hope you enjoy your retirement.
I hope you enjoyed reminiscing on the impact Mrs. Maria had on the school. I'm Areni Pilibosyan, and this was Rewind. Join us next week.
So I was actually lucky enough to have Miss Maria both as a teacher when I was a student here and as a colleague as well. And the best memory I have of her is a more recent one. It was my first year teaching here, and I was lucky enough to have to be in the teachers' lounge with her. And I just remember her calmness, her patience, and the fact that she would always tell me to just keep going, stay strong, keep our head up high, and to always be positive. So thank you for that, Miss Maria.
So what can we say about Miss Maria? She was my English teacher. She was absolutely fantastic. The patience that she exuded during class time, and also anytime we would have any questions, we could always go to her. She was truly a fantastic teacher. I was very lucky to have not only been her student, but also her coworker. And she was able to give me so much advice on how to go about teaching, navigating through difficulties in my career, as well as the culture of Sourp Hagop.
I've had Miss Maria for many years as my English teacher, from elementary to high school, and I can honestly say that she was always one of the teachers who made us feel super comfortable. She put in the effort to make sure that the classes were interesting and fun to follow, and I really looked up to her as a student.
Hi Maria, it's Lori. I really hope you're doing well. I'm really happy that we're doing this tribute for you because you're an amazing teacher and a teacher that a lot of students looked up to when you were here. I was myself a student that looked up to you once, so I'm really happy you're getting this tribute, and I really hope you're doing well. We're very happy that you came back to see us, and I hope you come back to see us soon. Take care. Kisses.